Hey folks, I'm here with some slightly different content today. I'm not going to be solving a SQL question, but I wanted to share with you a free resources that I've created. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I recently interviewed for the data scientist product analytics position at Meta. And so I've learned a little bit about the types of SQL questions that they ask, and I created my own. It's not exactly it's not what I was asked, but it tests the same concepts as what I was asked, and it's in the same format. So you can see it on the screen, but in the description, there will be a link to this Google Doc. Um, Meta asks, there's two SQL rounds. Their first text screen has SQL, and then in their final loop, there's also a SQL component. I believe you can also choose to do it in Python or R. I personally think it's easier if you do it in SQL. Um, in both of those SQL interviews, you can't run the code. So everything you write has to be like you can't double check it by running the code. It's just got to be right. So that makes it kind of tough. But you can definitely do it if you do a lot of practice. I used Start to Scratch. But yeah, so the way it worked for me is there was a table with some instructions. And for my text screen, I think I actually only had two SQL questions, and they really weren't that hard. But then I had some follow-up non-SQL questions. So you can see questions one and two have to do with SQL, and then questions three through five uh, it builds off what you've been talking about, what you've been working on in the SQL, but it doesn't require writing any SQL. So it's like a combination of SQL and product sense built all off the same case. And I also have the answers here as well for not just the SQL, but I wrote how I would answer the product sense questions. And I ended up getting an offer. So not to say that these solutions are correct, but they at least are from, my perspective. And luckily for me, my perspective, they turned out to like it during the interview process. So for those of you who are interviewing for product data roles at tech companies or, well, especially if you're interviewing for the data scientist role at Meta, hopefully this will help you out. All right, see you next time.